Hey, what's up, everyone? Pasay Baller here. We are now on this fifth game for this December 7, 2022, and we are now on this game between Washington Wizards, the visiting team, versus the Chicago Bulls in United Center. The game will actually start at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that is going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I am just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Right, by the way, the spread that is given in here is a minus 5.5, and that's actually given towards the home team, Chicago Bulls. Is it right? Is that correct? Or yeah, it is still at minus 5.5. I just had to check because the spreads have been changing. You know, because it's a bit early. All right, so let's check on the standings and the rankings of both teams. Starting with the Washington Wizards, they are number 10 in the Eastern Conference with a record of 11 wins and 13 losses. While for the Chicago Bulls, they are actually not that far behind. They are at number 12 with a record of 9 and 14. Right, so in this game, Chicago Bulls will be enjoying the home court advantage. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams were able to rest last night, so we can just skip that part. And in terms of momentum, maybe we can also just skip that part because approaching this game, man, both teams are actually on a losing slump. Both teams are approaching this game having a 3-game losing streak under their belt. So one streak would actually end. So let's see, which team would that be? So let's take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams. Starting with Chicago Bulls, I can see Lonzo Ball still out of the game, and Alex Caruso and Javonte Green listed as questionable for the game. Now for Washington Wizards, I see Wright, Hachimura, and Bradley Beal all confirmed out for the game, and we have Dotson listed as questionable. So in terms of the availability of the players or the health, I would actually give it to Chicago Bulls because Bradley Beal, arguably their best player, would not be available for Washington Wizards on this. So that's automatically minus 20 points for them, plus maybe a couple of assists and maybe four or five rebounds. So it's really something that's going to be that not easy to fill in. All right, so we have two teams right here, which have been losing for the past week or so. But I don't know if you guys have actually watched the games of Washington lately and the Bulls. Despite of those losses, I would have to say that Chicago Bulls they were having better basketball. And not only that, I'm actually looking at the Bulls, and they actually have the healthier lineup on this. Just like what I said, Bradley Beal won't be available, so the scoring or the offense would be and should be handled by what's this? I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Porzingis. There you go. I was about to say Kuzma, but that is correct. Kuzma and Porzingis. They are the next two scorers behind Beal. Um, it's gonna be very tough for those two. I know they will. I know they will try to cover, and they will do their best because they are, um, high caliber scores, but it's gonna be very tough. It's gonna be very tough to beat Chicago Bulls at their home. And again, considering the type of games that Chicago was playing for the past games, I gotta say that Chicago is playing and having better basketball. Chicago Bulls, their big three is actually there. They are complete. Um, um, call this. Vucevic is there. Levine is there. DeRozan is there. Alex Caruso, yes, he's listed as questionable. But for me, so long as Levine and DeRozan is there, are both there, and man, Vucevic is even scoring really, really well. So in all night, I'm on the side with Chicago Bulls in here. Regarding the spread of minus 5.5, I think Chicago would actually cover that. Again, I don't know if you've been watching the games of Washington and Chicago lately. Washington has been playing soft, and I think Chicago Bulls would actually attack that kind of defense. Chicago minus 5.5. Bulls minus 5.5. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.